Once there was a man named Fred, who had a PhD in worrying. He worried so much that his eyebrows were permanently furrowed, and he developed a twitch in his left eye from all the anxiety. Fred had a list of problems as long as a novel, and he spent every waking moment obsessing over them. One day, Fred noticed a leak in his roof. Instead of calling a repairman, he sat in his chair, staring at the ceiling, wondering how long it would take for the leak to turn into a full-blown flood. What if it rains cats and dogs tomorrow, he thought. What if the whole house collapses? What if I can't afford the repairs and end up living under a bridge? He was so absorbed in his worrying that he didn't notice his neighbor, a roofer, knocking on his door, ready to help for free. The next week, Fred's car broke down. What if it can't be fixed? What if I'm stranded on the highway and a wild animal attacks me? What if I have to walk everywhere and wear out my shoes? Fred sat in his car, paralyzed by these thoughts, while a tow truck passed by and honked, but Fred was too busy worrying to notice. As the months went by, Fred's problems kept piling up. His bank account was overdrawn, his fridge stopped working, and his cat refused to eat anything but caviar. Each time, Fred worried so much about what might happen that he missed every opportunity to solve the issues at hand. His neighbor offered him free meals, but Fred was too busy worrying about indigestion to accept. The bank sent him a notification about a grace period, but Fred was too stressed about bankruptcy to read it. One day, Fred received a letter from a distant relative who had passed away, leaving him a fortune. But what if it's a scam? What if I invest it all and lose everything? What if the government takes it all in taxes? Fred fretted for days, staring at the unopened letter, until a gust of wind blew it out the window, never to be seen again. In the end, Fred sat in his leaky house with his broken-down car in the driveway, eating beans out of a can, while his cat looked at him with disdain. But even as he sat there, surrounded by his unsolved problems, Fred couldn't stop worrying. What if I've missed something important? He wondered. He had, of course, but he was too busy worrying to notice.